Hello there, my name's Peter Ryan from Australia, obviously. Just wanted to bring to you some information that I've gleaned over the last little while. First of all, many people know I have a bit of an infatuation with Bitcoin and the blockchain technology, and part of my aim has been looking for a way to accumulate Bitcoin. I missed out on the opportunity to get Bitcoin when it first came out, mainly because I didn't understand the technology. I have since made a determination I'm going to learn as much as I possibly can about that technology, and in the process look for a way in which I can accumulate Bitcoin without costing the world. So what I want to do is just talk to you about what I've come across in relation to, first of all, a program and a strategy whereby we can learn as much as we want about Bitcoin and about the blockchain, about cryptocurrencies, and also in the process for a very small outlay, we can actually start accumulating Bitcoin. So I'm going to share my screen, bring up some slides, and we'll have a look at those now. So I'll just share this. No, I want to do that. Open that. No, it didn't seem to gel. It's always tricky, this stuff. But anyway, I think I've got it right now. There we go. So what I want to talk to you about, first of all, is a program or a strategy where I've come across that we can actually crowdfund our future using Bitcoin. It's a simple fund strategy that anyone can use to achieve their goals and dreams. Crowdfunding is not new. It's been around for quite some time, and usually it comes to the fore in exceptional circumstances of hardship or desperation. However, it needn't be used for that purpose. There's ways in which we can use crowdfunding for preparing ourselves, earning some income, and being in a position to be able to fund anything we want to going forward. Let me ask you a question, first of all. Which is the best? Wait until there's a serious event in your life and then start crowdfunding to raise money to help you get through this event, or start crowdfunding right now to raise funds so you're able to meet anything that comes your way well in advance of any emergencies and be able to meet your everyday living expenses. If you choose the second option, and I'm sure many of us will, then we have an amazing strategy that will do this and more. So that strategy is called Bitfundza. Bitfundza is a platform where we can actually raise Bitcoin and for our cause, and also help people achieve their dreams in 2018. So just a little explanation about Bitcoin. It's like paper money and gold before it. Bitcoin is a currency that allows parties to exchange value. Unlike its predecessors, Bitcoin is digital and decentralized. What that basically means is that you don't hold paper money, you don't hold coins or gold. It's actually stored in a wallet on your computer or your mobile phone, or you can have it on a thumb drive, or even it's a paper wallet. For the first time in history, people can exchange value without intermediaries, which translates to greater control of your funds and lower fees, because there's no third party getting involved with you. So what can you use Bitcoin for? Well, Bitcoin's been around now since 2009. It was very slow for uptake. However, in the last year or so, it has become extremely popular and is used for a large number of transaction opportunities. PayPal took it up in 2014 as a means of paying your bills. Expedia, you could buy Dell computers in 2014. You can now buy motor cars, Tesla, Lamborghinis. You can also buy food such as Subways, and a whole range of other things, and its popularity is growing every day. So what is Bitcoin crowdfunding? Well, You've all heard of GoFundMe, or most people have heard of GoFundMe. It's a platform whereby you actually can raise funds for emergencies, for events, life events such as celebrations, graduations, or challenging circumstances like accidents and illnesses. I've even heard of people crowdfunding to bring their loved ones home who have deceased overseas. So that's one way of using GoFundMe. However, the problem with GoFundMe is that it's not available in all of the countries around the world. There's a significant number of the population, world population, don't have banking facilities, so they can't use GoFundMe. And the question begs itself: why do we have to wait for those emergencies to crowdfund to manage those circumstances? The other way, another method of that's used for crowdfunding is called Kickstarter. And it's Bitcoin crowdfunding is similar to Kickstarter, but with Bitcoin. Kickstarter is the world's largest funding platform for creative projects. In other words, if you wish to make a film, you would probably go to Kickstarter, but there's a lot of work involved to get to that stage before you can get Kickstarter to become involved. I have a friend who actually is an inventor, and he worked on this invention for many years, 5 or 6 years. He struggled to get it to production level because of the costs associated with it. And then that follows up with marketing and getting it out to the marketplace. But he finished up getting Kickstarter. He was able to show Kickstarter that this was a credible product and it was going to do well. And he now has it out in the marketplace. Again, he struggled. Why would you want to do that when you can actually now use crowdfunding and be prepared for that into the future? So what is Bitcoin crowdfunding? It's a new ways to raise Bitcoin globally in 2018. Bitfundza is an online cryptocurrency education platform and a peer-to-peer donation system built for the advancement of the global Bitcoin community. Bitfundza will allow you to fund your dreams with Bitcoin for decades to come. The beautiful part of Bitfundza is this. The platform basically only records your transactions. You enter your transactions on Bitfundza so that it knows that you have made a donation. However, that donation is made directly to your uplines. It's peer-to-peer. There's no funds being held by a third party. So you donate directly to the person you want to donate the funds to. And that's one of the great advantages of Bitfundza. So how does Bitfundza work and how do you get started in 2018? Well, just a quick explanation. Global citizens who want to participate with Bitfundza donate Bitcoin to each other through a 3x5 tracking matrix. Basically, what that means is that you can only have 3 people in your front line. You can only maintain those 3 people in your front line. You can sponsor more people than that, but they go on to people below you or even people above you. But the most important thing is that you only have to sponsor 3 people, and you have 5 levels deep of people under you. So this type of matrix puts a person, organisation or non-profit at the top of a matrix that has 3 positions right under them. So you head up your team, you sponsor 1 person under you or 3 people under you, each of those head up their own team and so on. So you activate your Bitfundza cryptocurrency education package with 0.001 Bitcoin. That's about $8 at the moment, depending on the price of Bitcoin, but that's where it is at the moment. Then you get 3 people or organisations to activate on your link. Using your back office link, you receive 0.003 Bitcoin directly into your Bitcoin wallet. In other words, each of the people below you donate 0.001 Bitcoin to you, giving you 0.003 Bitcoin. You notice there I mentioned organisations. So non-profits, charities, or any other organisation can actually have a position in this in Bitfundza. Particularly excellent for groups such as church groups, school groups, non-profits and so on to become involved in this, because they will get paid every 4 weeks. It helps them to fund all of the causes that they're working for. So when you've got your 3 people signed up under you, you are ready to activate your level 2 position, and your level 2 position can only have 9 people in it. So that and you pay 0.002 Bitcoin, that's about $16 at the moment, to fund your next level. And that means that your level 2 downlines then pay 0.018 Bitcoin. When you have 9 people in your organisation, you are ready to activate your level 3 donation positions, and that costs you 0.01 Bitcoin. And again, that's 0.01 Bitcoin is about $16. Sorry, $160. And you can only have 27 people in your organisation who each donate to you 0.01 Bitcoin. That gives you 0.27 Bitcoin, which is about $2,100. The best part, the next level is the best part, where you now activate your level 4 donations. You pay 0.1 Bitcoin, and to get qualified, you build that to 81, and when you have 81 people there, you will be getting paid 8.1 Bitcoin. 8.1 Bitcoin is serious money at the moment. That's 60-odd thousand, well, let's say $64,000 US that you will be getting paid every 4 weeks. That is serious money. 81 people seems a lot. However, I can tell you, once people get the hang of how this works, you'll find that 81 people will not be that difficult. In fact, there's people who are getting to level 4 fully qualified in a matter of 2 or 3 months. There is the 5th level, of course, but you can read that. The main thing we have to understand is that when you get to level 5, when you get all 5 levels active, you will be paying every 4 weeks 2.11 Bitcoin out, and you have the potential to be getting paid 494.39 Bitcoin in. You do the sums on that, that's a fair chunk of dollars. So you can see why people are getting excited about using this platform. All I can say now is get started. Get your Bitcoin account organised, get back with the person or organisation or non-profit who invited you, and get your organisation or movement so that it can win big in 2018. Couple of things. First of all, as I said, Bitfundza is an education platform. We learn all sorts of different things from this. There's videos in our back office and also in our YouTube channel, where it has an enormous amount of training. So we get going really quickly. We use Coinbase to buy Bitcoin. You set up an account there, it's free to set up, and you buy Bitcoin. You have a blockchain wallet, that's where you store your Bitcoin. You don't store it on your Coinbase account. It's an exchange. You have a blockchain wallet, that's like your own bank. You store your Bitcoin there. And there are other platforms like CoinMama it is, that you can use to buy Bitcoin. A number of other different things that we'll go through when you're ready. So here we go. It's a simple, fun way to learn about blockchain digital currencies and how to crowdfund with Bitcoin. To get you started, you open your account with Bitfundza. You then open a free account with Coinbase to buy Bitcoin. You verify your account using your passport or license. It only takes a few minutes to do that. And then if you buy at least $100 of Bitcoin first up using your Visa or MasterCard, which is simple to do and it's reasonable value, Coinbase rewards you with $10 of free Bitcoin. Then we get your Bitcoin wallet, which is blockchain.info. You will pay a $20 annual training fee. That's enabling us to use this platform, first of all, to record all of our transactions, and also to provides an enormous amount of education. And then you're ready to pay your first donation of 0.01 Bitcoin. All of this can take about maybe 15 minutes to get set up once you are ready to go. So what I want you to do is email me now at that email address, pjryanonlinecoach@gmail.com, and I'll send you some links. We'll have a discussion, get you set up and get you on your way. We can also do Skype calls, and I can lead you through a whole range of different things. So there you go. It's I'm pretty excited about this. I think this is one of the best things that I've seen. There are a lot of good programs where you can get Bitcoin, but I think this is one of the very, very best. So let's get you started, and thanks for watching, and we'll get going. Okay, thank you. Yeah.